five. Just today, after here, we're going to high five. It's going to be hot. The movie is Save the Marriage, and my brother on my right hand side here is the
He's
main
actually
mind
the
behind
lean,
everything.
the lean actor.
Yeah.
The lean-
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. 3 years in the industry, right?
3 years in the industry in
How's
West
the
Nile.
journey? How's the journey been like?
The journey is tough, but also we are tougher than the journey. We are tougher than the situation. They say when situations become tough, you have to become tougher.
Okay.
Yes.
So I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, the first movie company in the region.
It is not the first.
Okay.
Very many movie companies are there, but it's the first.
But this
which
one is
successful.
more visible.
Successful.
Okay.
Yes,
okay,
please.
Cool. All right. Let me talk to Kim before I get back to you. Kim, being the lead actor, I've watched the clip of the movie, probably the trailer. How do you guys come up with the idea? Who comes up with the whole, kind of like idea to get into this far? And probably, how do you know that, yeah, this is Kim Nas and you can do the lead role in the movie?
It's a new company, but I can tell you it is big as far as the structures are concerned. We have a number of people who work with probably the different departments. You find there are people who are actually entirely doing the scripting. They come up with the storyline and they actually form it up, and it comes up with a full script. So because of that, we the actors, we also have our department where we also sit and probably to see what we can do best. And I can tell you, like you did ask, it's a big thing because it all does not only start with one person or two, because at the end of the day, you realize there are people who are out there who are actually better actors than actresses just because they are not being identified or given the platform. That's why they're not able to showcase that. But trust me, at the Nile-based movies company or the limited company itself, we've got a lot of people who are even there. Others do identify the talent, probably the people. Like when they came to me before I became fully a member of the Nile-based movies, trust me, I was, just like you said, you're my comrade in the same industry. We do media, probably journalism. But I can tell you, when they came to me calling, I didn't know that I actually could do it. Not until they told me, Kim, you know what? You can do it. Then I'm like, okay, let me give it a try. Let me give it a try. So the first trial I made, I thought many came calling and saying, yes, it was a success. And that's how Save the Marriage movie actually came out. And trust me, like you did ask a question, if we're the first movie company, I can tell you there are a lot more others. But again, it takes sacrifice. It takes commitment. It takes vigilance to actually come into it and probably fully come up with something tangible that West Nile or the entire world can be able to watch. So I think altogether, we are a big group of young people.
Okay, big group of young people, West Nile, you definitely have to watch for them. Uganda, watch for these guys. And we're talking about a movie industry that they're actually trying to build from scratches, sacrificing whatever they can. You just talked about sacrifice. Sacrifice, how do you guys actually get paid? Like, do you get paid for whatever you're doing, or the sacrifice you're meaning is leaving everything constant and focusing or getting the passion to what you really love to achieve?
Exactly. Actually, that's the exact description of the sacrifice, the term I used. Basically, you realize from the start, you don't think about payment. You don't think about what to take home probably on the table to feed on. But these are things that will come. Why I call it a sacrifice is because sometimes if you're starting up a business, you need to focus on what you're going to reap in the future. Concentrate on making it a possibility. So we, the guys at the Nile-based movies, trust me, we have said, okay, we can do it even without a pay. But I can tell you the future is very bright because this is still a virgin land. We believe we can explore a lot more talent. Maybe there are even characters in the near future that are going to be needed for people who present on a big TV company like this. Then we shall call on Hassan, the Big Brother. We shall call on DJ Moss and many other people. So it's not only going to stop with us who are already acting, but I know a lot more people, though the hierarchy is followed, probably the procedures are followed to actually for one to be employed into the company. But I believe in the near future, everyone will need to come in and probably do their part.
Okay. Danny and Kim, I'm getting back to you. You guys will be telling us what it takes to actually be a good or great actor or actress out there. But let me roll down to the other side. Alpha.
Yes.
How is the journey like? How is the acting?
Yeah, it's not an easy task to be in the field. That it takes commitment, like my colleague just said. From day one, we had to put in all efforts together.
Okay.
To push in and at least empower each other towards this, the love and the zeal you have for the passion you have for movie acting, and the commitment involved. So it's a together thing, get together thing, and then we go together. Let's at least get to the peak. It's all up to that.
Okay. All right. It's all about getting together and sacrificing. I understand. Zari, Queen. I love calling her Queen. Yeah. Beautiful Zari. Seri right there. Seri, I knew you back then as being a very great vocalist musically, and probably you're taking a different twist. Let's talk movies. How is it?
It's just like something that I was called for, I should say that way.
Okay.
Because I felt, I didn't say no, I didn't actually even try to complain or, but movie is like a passion I already had before. And I always dreamed about being an actress. Even in my bathroom, in the mirror,
So you always have those dreams of being an actress.
Yeah, so I go to the mirror and start, imitating those
Okay,
other great actresses and actors. So it's a very good thing to work with Nile-based movie. They are very respectful, and they have good ideas. They have these young and fresh good ideas.
Okay. Talking about movies, who is your inspiration in the industry?
In the industry, I should say I inspire myself, of course.
Okay.
Because I know I'm good at it.
Okay. How do you normally react to, some of the clips? There are clips where, the whole thing goes overboard. How is the reaction always?
The truth is, funny enough, before I even go there, this is my elder brother,
Kim Naz, yeah?
Yeah. So he really slapped me hard, and the idea in his head was like I used to report him a lot at all. So he did not hesitate at all.
Okay.
He slapped me. Actually, I went at the back of the house. I almost cried.
So it was a real slap?
He slapped me for real.
What if you retaliated back? You got a slap back. So
because
you
he's
could
older
break the
than
rules
me.
of the script. Okay. But it's a good one. We're going to premiere that, trailer in a very shortish while. But back to Kim. Kim, 3 years. I mean, don't you guys think maybe you needed to get probably, I don't know whether it's the right word to use, sponsors or people who will really venture to get you guys moving smoothly in terms of, cutting down on other costs?
Yeah, just like you said, I think you've actually touched the right spot if you talk about this support, the sponsorship and all that, because we still expect to have a lot more people actually to join, support the industry. As we all know, it's still a virgin land. Not a lot, probably many people have done this acting in the region, but we have always believed that we can, if others started before us, we can actually spearhead, come from behind and probably take a lead, because we believe those who were doing it in the past did not show others the right direction. But at the end of the day, the business community can come on board to support this. There are prominent business people who I believe can actually put money into the industry, because it is something that at the end of the day you can actually reap big from. And again, it also advertises you, more especially if companies come up, like even the media houses. Like I also in a special way want to appreciate media houses like West Nile TV, who have decided to intentionally say, we're giving you some time, airtime, to have a talk with your viewers. I think we are privileged to have this, and I want to boldly say that we need it needs the whole line of hierarchy, if I may say, for the lack of better word, because at the end of the day, it is the stakeholding that I'm talking about. Of course, the business people should come on board, the media should come together. Of course, there are many other entertainers, even the artists, because we also need music to have in the movies.
Yeah, true.
We also need local music, the local content, as far as music is concerned, to also play its part in the movies. So at the end of the day, it's all together. Even schools can come through. Not only, if I talk about the business community, then I'm talking about the wider, the bigger, I'm looking at the bigger scope. So I think many others can join us, and we make it bigger, because like you said, there were other movie companies that started before Nile-based movies.
True.
But because they were not, maybe in one way or the other, they had a few factors that actually to me let them down, which may likely include the sponsorship aspect.
True.
So if many people can come out, because we have already started something, if people can come in and say, okay, we're supporting this. Maybe at the end of the day, we can together push this to a bigger level.
Absolutely. All right. We're taking a quick break in a very short as well. But Danny, to you, how did you come up with the idea? Like you're the CEO of the entire, organization, probably Nile-based industry. How did you come up with the idea? All of a sudden, you woke up one morning and you're like, you want to start a movie company? Or how did the initiative come in your mind?
I think it's not only my own initiative. We sat down a group of some youths, like 8 members. So we had to come up and say, why can't we also try to channel out from the music to movie industry? So from there, we sat down with members. We had to create a name. Nile came from River Nile, which separates us on the West Nile region. Then Base is the area. Then Movie Limited is the company we're trying to do about. So when we came up with the name, we had to fight our way to register it. And we registered. By the way, Nile-based movie industry is a registered company. And
That's
as my
amazing.
brother said, after registering, we began brains behind, because we have members for the production, we have our script writers, we have the actors and actresses. Actually, Nile Base has everything inside. We don't look for actors and actresses from outside. No, every member is there. Even if you want somebody to come and present, we have presenters who are there. So it is multi-talented.
That's
You
why
can
the
see
team
my sister Zania is also there. So multi.
Okay.
Yes.
I love the recruits. Otherwise, we're going to be bouncing back with the interview. But I want us to take a look at the trailer of this movie. It's called Save the Marriage. Production, roll that trailer as we actually get on. Yes.
What is it all about the fire?
This document, madam, it was brought and the person was on Harry. Yes.
Who was that?
It was Stella who dropped me back.
Not Stella. I don't like it. Why are you lying to me?
Oh my God.
Why can't you be very honest to yourself?
I'm tired of this marriage, okay?
Tell the truth.
I'm telling
Who
you
were you
that I
talking
saved my mother cold. What is wrong with you?
He has turned me into his punching bag. The food I cook is rubbish. Everything I do is just wrong.
Mange means it's all the other.
It took me time to make that food. Seriously,
Look at
what is
yourself.
wrong with you?
The more you allow her to work, the more problems that you'll be having. You understand?
Is it this phone that you're
Oh my
disrespecting
God.
me for?
What is
Is
wrong
it this
with you?
phone?
All right, let me tell you one thing. As soon as possible, you stop your wife from working.
What am I not doing right? What am I doing wrong? What is it all about the fire?
This document, madam, it was brought and the person was on Harry. Yes.
Who was that?
It was Stella who dropped me back.
Not Stella. I don't like it. Why are you lying to me?
Oh my God.
Why can't you be very honest to yourself?
I'm tired of this marriage, okay?
Tell the truth.
I'm telling
Who
you
were you
that I
talking
saved my mother cold. What is wrong with you?
He has turned me into his punching bag. The food I cook is rubbish. Everything I do is just wrong.
Mange means it's all the other.
It took me time to make that food. Seriously,
Look at
what is
yourself.
wrong with you?
The more you allow her to work, the more problems that you'll be having. You understand?
Is it this phone that you're
Oh my
disrespecting
God.
me for?
What is
Is
wrong
it this
with you?
phone?
All right, let me tell you one thing. As soon as possible, you stop your wife from working.
What am I not doing right? What am I doing wrong? Seriously.
Diva music, King's Loving Production, benchmark, Sherry's on the air.
turn me upside down. Oh, what you call it, yeah. Engage on town, engage on your dance. Oh, what you call it, yeah. You turn me upside down. Talk on the molan. Tell me what you want and I give it to you. I dance all flow, we are bend over. The boy you got me dancing, bend over. One quarter on the molan. Tell me what you want and I give it to you. I dance all flow, we are bend over. The boy you got me dancing, bend over. I'm in the club, I'm with my girls and dance always all night. I got the glasses and the lake and then we dance all night. Oh, what you call it, yeah. Engage on towel, engage on your dance. Oh, what you call it, yeah, baby. You turn me upside down. Oh, what you call it, yeah. Engage on towel, engage on your dance. Oh, what you call it, yeah. You turn me upside down. Let me know what way to go if I'm on jump. When you wanna be a hero, bucket bender. Cause you always be my vibrator, boy. I be your generator. Let me rock, in it 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 rock, me money, and that's right. My mini, yeah, yeah. So care for me when you by my side. But I will only by my come Wendy. Cause my boy, you are magic, magic. Me massively. Oh, what you call it, yeah. Engage on towel, engage on your dance. Oh, what you call it, yeah, baby. You turn me upside down. Oh, what you call it, yeah. Engage on towel, engage on your dance. Oh, what you call it, yeah. You turn me upside down. Got me the sukumba, baby ni shanga. Only just sign up for a higher keep again. Sit talking when you day. Cause I know what you're like. Only put my pants in your body, you're driving me crazy, you know. Oh, what you call it, yeah. Engage on towel, engage on your dance. Oh, what you call it, yeah, baby.
Oh yes, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. That is Sherry Jania, yes. Before actually she got so much into movies and you know, I told you earlier on, she's actually a great vocalist as well, great singer. She has been in the music industry for a couple of good years. That is one of, you know, her videos. Sherry, you're coming back?
Yeah, of course.
You're still a singer, right? We can still address you as a singer.
Definitely.
All right. Let's talk about one or two things. Maybe before I get to Seri and Alpha, I want to get to the management here. That is the CEO. Probably Kim will also interject.
Yes, please.
Let's talk about whatever you have produced. Who finances? 3 videos already, like from 2000. I mean, 3 years back, you talked about, you know, the industry. I mean, you know, the company being, you know, in the limelight now for 3 years. Who has been financing all the videos? I mean, all the movies you've been shooting?
When you talk about financing, we don't have any financial institution giving us anything. As he said, it's just about self-sacrifice. We sit down, put hands in our own pocket, we lay down the budget and see how we can do everything better, but everything's from our own pocket and our own sacrifice. No any financial support.
Wow.
Yes.
That is okay. How many guys in the industry?
We are many. Nile-based movie industry have a lot of members. There are those who are active and those who are not active. But currently, I can talk of like 30 years. Yeah, it is still open, but it's not a matter of just saying you are working today in and tomorrow you just begin. You have to go through a lot of issues. You have to apply. The management has to approve you. We see how good you are. And you also have to pay some little, not something expensive, a little fee like subscription fee, which is over 25,000. That's what we have just started with. Yes.
The subscription, sorry. Who actually gets to know? Like before someone subscribes, is supposed to be, you know, kind of endorsed, and maybe you're supposed to be supervised or monitored whether you can really do acting and all that. Or whoever comes with the 25 is always allowed to be part of the show.
Actually, let me tell you this, that we have got a lot of application. Other guys, members are calling us, sending us messages they want to join. As I told you before, it's not a matter of just coming today and tomorrow you join. You first have to tell us the reason why you're joining, because you may find some other people can just come and disrupt. Remember, we are unity, we are together, we are as a family. True. So you have to first know your ambition, your aim, your vision of joining Nile-based movie industry before we give you a green light. True. Yes, big brother.
Okay. Yeah. Kim, I'm getting back to you. Alpha, which position do you hold there?
I am the mouthpiece.
The
of
mouthpiece,
Nile Base.
PRO.
Yeah.
The spokesperson. That will be, directing so many of the questions right there.
Yeah.
How is the atmosphere out there, like in relation to Nile-based movies, the reception from the public?
We're giving our best to the audience out there, and the feedback we're receiving from Aroa, Koboko, Nebi, mentioned but a few. Let me say West Nile at large. We are really giving them what they expect to receive from us.
Okay.
The best and the best quality so far, the first of its kind in West Nile, the best movie industry in West Nile that we're giving, and we're trying to empower the youth towards this and the community at large.
Okay. And of course, talking about you being the PR, what mostly do you actually preach about Nile Base? What is that your talking point when someone asks you about Nile Base?
As Nile-based movies, we not only enhance talent, which is acting movie itself. Like maybe you as an artist, you have the talent in singing, and not only that, we also empower the youth in other crafts and art stuffs that we usually do create and then also sell out there, and, which generates funds for us as Nile-based movies. And not only that, we empower the women. As in the movie, as we have just premiered, we have just seen the scene. I mean, a bit of the clip of it, the trailer. That in this movie mainly, it eradicates gender-based violence. We're trying to eradicate the vice of gender-based violence.
It's actually educative.
Yeah, you see, most of us in West Nile, our mothers and our sisters are going through a lot towards sexual harassment, gender-based violence, end up maybe assaulting our sisters and our mothers. So we need to find ways of trying to eradicate this.
True.
The other way is not only in singing, but as well as in promoting them towards the movie acting aspect.
Okay, Kim, you're going to be telling us what will be happening today, probably, getting into, premiering of this movie. But before I get back to you, Serizania, you are a lead actress now, very much recommended, probably in the region. What do you have to tell, the girl child out there, the young, girls who want to be in the music industry? How are you going to convince them? Probably, how does it take, or what does it take?
Actually, to myself, I always say it's okay. That's the first thing. And then to a girl child, I'm a navigator. You know about SGB, sexual gender-based violence towards both women and children and the men. So to girls outside there, I say, if you have the passion to music, go for it. Trust me. I find it very easy when I have a problem and I sing it out. It gives me a very stable. It gives me a stable heart. How do I put it? I feel good when I sing, and I had a problem. You see that, and when it comes to SGBV, any girl child who is abused outside there, we're always here for you. We are here. You can run to us any time of the day.
Okay.
Yeah, and acting, it's just all about passion.
Passion.
Yeah, it's all about passion. Anybody can act. I always tell my sister that anybody can sing, anybody can act. But it only depends on how much energy have you put into that. You see that?
True.
Yeah. And I am actually very proud of my the script writer, Santana.
Okay.
He always tells me, I can write words in the script, but it's all about you to put the passion and the acting mood and the emotions into it. He always keeps telling me that. He reminds me that you are a very good actress,
and you can do it.
And anybody
can do it. Yeah.
Anybody can do that. Just put yourself into it, as Santana said. Put yourself into it. Get serious about it. If it what brings you happiness, just do it.
Okay.
But above all, school comes first.
School, yeah, true.
Dropping out of school and you think you're coming to start doing movies and stuff, that will not take you anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, because everything needs education. Even movie acting needs education.
True.
Yeah,
So that is Seri Zania for you, the lead actress in the movie. Very huge movie. Awesomeness is actually what defines the movie out there. You guys watch the trailer. Let's summarize this talk up. And of course, with the summary, we're getting along with Kim Naz right here. Kim, what is happening tonight? Probably after Kim, we'll be getting to, get your last words. We'll get to maybe Danny. Or we'll start from that side. But Kim, first tell us what is happening tonight. Probably premiering the movie.
Thank you so much, Hassan, once again. Before I talk about what is happening tonight, remember I did say that there were movie companies before us. Probably they made attempts to go into movie probably premiering, but they were not successful. But when we did this, probably the first time people came up and were like, wow, those who missed could not actually sit back. They became restless. They were like, no, we want the more of this. So before we actually could give out the CDs and probably the movie itself, that officially is out, yet to be on YouTube though, because we still have a lot of our marketing team that says, okay, you know what? Stay back. So the premiering is still going on, and probably tonight we have one big one, like you say, that high five. But before we even came up with the premiering that is taking place tonight, I want to assure you that there are many people who already coming to us like, okay, we want to buy the CDs, we want to buy but we still ask the sponsors to come, because at the end of the day, even West Nile TV will need sponsors to come on board and probably support and do a lot more things. So that is equally what Nile-based movies will do. You know, even if your business is small, let's say there are even people, by the way, who they sell water. Let me just say mineral water. It can appear in our movie, and that's already an advert for you. But at the end of the day, if West Nilers can accept that this is something we can push together, you know, we've always believed that the talent we have in West Nile is limitless. At the end of the day, it is actually, you go to football, you go to basketball, you go to all the different sectors, including music, there is big talent. The support bit is what has been questioned many times. But I see movie being supported. In the near future, I know a lot more people are going to come. But tonight, we're going to premiere the same movie. But that does not mean it's the only movie. Like the CEO did say, we have approximately 8 movies that are yet to come out. Of course, with this one that is out, I can tell you that where we started and up to where we are right now, there are around 8 movies, which means anytime if we just organize a premiere, we're just going to drop them for you out to have a look at all this. So tonight, Save the Marriage will be on play. People should turn up there a little bit early at High Five. Of course, it will be, I meant to understand it will be at 8,000 Ugandan shillings. Of course, you walk away. As you go, sit comfortably. You also pick yourself popcorn. So that feels nice. Probably it's a movie and date night. So you can come there with your partner. Somebody was asking me, Kim, can I be your date? I need 3 more dates for tonight. Because I can sit here, I change there, I move to the other angle. I know somebody at home there is probably monitoring what I'm saying. But I'm sorry for that.
That could be your wife. But it's okay. Let's summarize. Alpha, one word. Seri, one word. And of course, we'll get this side as we wind up.
My last word to West Nile and our viewers out there would say it's something that takes effort to put in. And all in all, the same way we support football, the same way we support boxing, the same way we support volleyball, it's the same way we should support the movie acting aspect in West Nile. It's something of our own brand. Let's embrace it. Let's encourage our children. It's not all that we're looking towards putting negativity into that, but we're trying to eradicate certain things which is happening to our communities.
Okay.
So let's embrace this, and as West Nilers, let's be proud of this.
True. All right, Seri, 30 seconds. Let's wind up.
My last word to the crowd is that when you have a talent, please don't sit on it. Don't sit on it. Come out, bring it out. You know, you don't start from big. You start from somewhere. You start somewhere small to become big. So if you have a talent, don't sit on it, please. Come out, express it. Who knows? That talent might make you the money that you always wanted.
True.
Thank you very much. The last thing I could say is that love yourself. You put yourself as number 1 priority.
In anything you do.
The rest will work themselves out.
Sure. Okay, there you go. I think CEO will be speaking last. Let me get back to Kim. Kim talks, at least I know Kim can talk the whole day. Kim, 30 seconds only for you.
30 seconds for me. Thank you so much. Of course, those 30 seconds, I want to use the 5 of those 30 to say thank you, West Nile TV, for actually inviting us over. This is a great mileage for us. We appreciate you so much. And we again officially welcome you to West Nile as Nile-based movies. Kala se ba manega man ready. Amaridi abazo kitodi. Hello bararo kane kwa mata West Nile yadi. Amototo ase oko donzo. Oto ase amoto oko layo. Oto amoto were abodi mi mwife matita. Amangoze milere. Bakitadia to bande Nigerian. Bande tobe lokbara. Bande tobe West Nile. Oto ase angere la toyo. Kani se ale orifofe. Ba mande peripedria. Rusi mi ofe makimna se mega matinga si odia kani se sizo matelo ba second to imalia anzi amane oderale corona nira corona ezaya okimingi ba zikiti zwanzi pe malia boti anziki ngoni ditata skulu retsapine waro te gamete yora kini izamva etopi dapi skulu amva perari madadri kani kamvaro usibiri akuwa so izwanzi amane mukosa epi o mve isupi ekuose bodeke ama tipika role asudribu wako mizwanzi dikima mukiskulu erlo nitani afa etopi amadzipira rari on the 4.
Wow, amazing. Kimunjejo de Arkimingi. I love the translation, by the way. How was I even, forgetting this? I'm happy that he has actually put a couple of stuff in the local language. Kim, Asante Bidiburusi. Let Danny summarize. He's the CEO of the crew and the industry that is Nile-based Movie Industry Limited. Let's summarize.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, West Nile TV, and thank you, Hassan Big Brother plus the team. And also thank you, other media houses in West Nile. Nile-based movie industry, the door is always open. Come, join us. And you can also go and comment or like us on all these other social media platforms. And as my brother Kimna said, today we are at High Five. And I want to thank Maurice Ways, who also came and said that please come in and premiere this movie today. So today we're at High Five at a cost of 8,000 shillings. You walk out with a popcorn. We have also a red carpet. If you want to take a selfie with Kimnas, who is not always common, you can come today and take that selfie with him today at High Five. And I just want to say that please, we are crying out there. Any other organization, any stakeholder who can come in and support, you can always come in and support, and I promise we shall always give you the best. As my brother Kimnas talked in his local language, it also not switch me away to say that ba madia vini andro ama High Five vavya madianzi vini kwe vya misaidi ngwedi emu andro andrenga filma manavile sa drialvi michalo High Five wana me fellow sing ale foaro me fi ana mi me sunati amionva kwevira andro nati. Thank you so much as a big brother.
Okay, thank you so much, Team Nile-based Movies. Thank you so much, everyone watching this. And of course, let's support these guys. Very talented guys around. Their own initiative, actually, they took it upon themselves to see to that things actually get to yet another level. When you talk about movies, movie has always been so much underlooked in the region. We have supported a couple of other, activities. Talk about, football, athletics, and a couple of other things. But this is a new one that we need to impress. Hey, Danny?
I'd forgotten something. Just one little is that after this movie premiere, there's another we're going to start acting called Dangerous Sacrifice. Okay. Dangerous Sacrifice. That one's going to be hotter than fire. When you're watching, you have to watch with water nearby. Otherwise, it can burn you off. Thank you.
When is that one coming through?
You get it soon from the team because I can't say it tomorrow, but we're already in the process.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, guys, let's support the team. We are linking up at High Five tonight. It's going to be the official premiere of the movie Save the Marriage. The entire team is right here. Kimnas, Danny, the Serizani, and Alpha. And of course, others are not here with us, but they will all be there at High Five tonight. We as West Nile TV, trust me, these are the movies we need. We shall always be, playing them right here in our, movie times. We have movie times probably, in the night. So we can guarantee you such movies will always be featuring in our, movie sessions. And of course, we do appreciate. Keep the courage, keep the hard work, keep the sacrifice. I know the team will always be supported out there with people, who can always come through and put in some money. Kim, appreciate. See you guys around. See you guys. See you guys. I think Mosi need to bonga with the team.
Thank you. See you at High Five.
All right, guys, we're bouncing back. It's Chuku, powered by Pepsi, Uganda. Let's go.
say it. Behind my back, you say I do it. What I don't do, you say I do it. Behind my back, you say I say it. Wait.
Mekandalu amama tuwalu 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 mukwada me mena kisini Mekandalu amama tuwalu 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 mukwada me mena kisini What about me? You like it, your life, my life is my life. It's a thing that we living in small world. I'm gonna me dalu. Simite kumini modi nyasumi. Sama tibo, langasia fasi. Neso antika skulu la raya. Neso makani suraya. Kamunga, neso lumisi.
Paton baby, Roger promoter. I want it on my bottle. Can you pay later? I want it on my bottle. Baby, 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 baby. Judgment affection the beat. Can you pay? I want it on my bottle. Can you pay? I want it on my bottle. Anaweru kudishidi wekado uketu anayuak baby kudishidi wekado enuketu anaweru kudishidi wekado uketu anayuak baby kudishidi wekado yugi nogi wai kara ini wekado wai ragi wai baby kara ini wekado kudi diang nong pimar Maana mikirida kuda Kuri diang dong pi Sente wapisayo wanwangu Kuri diang dong pi Marana mikirida kuda Kuri diang dong pi Sente wapisayo wanwangu Kani pay ngeta awingira magoro Kani pay ngeta awingira magoro Baby, baby Baby, baby, baby ke winda Iko ite ila sweta Akeo ili love later Wakamwa rom kudi later Ibek wega wia para Bienitie pare shwara Don't kalwaka Supermarketi, angeo iri jeans, ku black jacketi. Shamda wa shamdong brands dieti. Ice cream de, bucketi budgeti. Kani pay ngeta, awingira makoro. Kani pay ngeta, awingira makoro. Baby, baby,
I'm God, but me want to tell the CD for the girl and me want to be with. I'm gonna tell you this a new style, new girl empire.
But to love a boy, lover. But to love a boy, lover. I wish you could see how I feel deep down.